From the lush green Amazon rainforest to the snow-capped peaks of the Andes Mountains, South America has always been shrouded in mystery. Throughout history, explorers, scientists, and fortune seekers have braved dangerous landscapes and hostile environments in search of lost cities, ancient relics, and untold riches. In the heart of this enigmatic continent lies a legend that has captured the imaginations of people around the world. The lost city of gold, also known as El Dorado, has been the subject of countless tales, movies, and books. But what is the truth behind the legend, and is there any real historical basis for this mythical city? Join us as we embark on a thrilling journey through the jungles of South America to uncover the secrets of the lost city of gold. We'll explore the origins of the legend, the explorers who risked their lives in pursuit of fortune, and the archaeological evidence that may shed light on this enduring mystery. Where did the legend begin? The legend of El Dorado is believed to have originated from the Muisca people, an indigenous tribe that inhabited the Altiplano region of Colombia before the Spanish conquest. According to their mythology, their ruler would cover himself in gold dust and dive into the waters of Lake Guatavita, as part of a sacred ritual to honor the gods. However, it is important to note that the name El Dorado doesn't appear in any of the native legends, and the term was actually coined by Spanish chronicler Gonzalo Fernández de Oviedo y Valdez in his book Conquering of the New India. In his account, Oviedo describes a golden statue of a deity that was placed in a lake, which he named El Dorado. It wasn't until later that the legend evolved to include a human ruler. The first European to hear of this tale was the Spanish conquistador Rodrigo de Bastidas, who explored the Colombian Caribbean coast in 1509. When he returned to Spain, he regaled the king with stories of a land brimming with gold and precious gems. After hearing the tales, the Spanish crown authorized an expedition to find the source of the gold, and over the next 2 decades, numerous conquistador expeditions ventured into the heart of South America in search of El Dorado. The Spanish conquistadors. As the 16th century progressed, tales of El Dorado became increasingly fantastical with each retelling. The conquistadors heard rumors of a massive city paved with gold and ruled by a powerful and wealthy monarch. Eager to claim the riches for themselves, they embarked on perilous journeys into uncharted territory. One of the most famous expeditions was led by Gonzalo Pizarro, the conquistador who had accompanied Francisco Pizarro during the conquest of Peru. In 1531, Pizarro set out to find El Dorado, believing that the lost city lay somewhere along the shores of Lake Titicaca in modern-day Peru and Bolivia. Despite having some success in finding gold, his expedition was ultimately a failure, and he was eventually executed by the Spanish authorities on charges of mutiny and treason. Another notable expedition was led by Sir Walter Raleigh, an English explorer and courtier to Queen Elizabeth I. Raleigh traveled to South America in 1595 and explored the Orinoco River in search of El Dorado. Although he did not find the legendary city, he did discover the mouth of the Amazon River and established the first English colony in North America, which he named Guyana after the local indigenous group. The obsession with El Dorado had far-reaching consequences for both the conquistadors and the indigenous populations they encountered. Not only did the search for gold result in the deaths of many explorers, but it also led to the destruction of numerous ancient settlements and the enslavement or slaughter of countless natives. The conquistadors' insatiable greed and lust for power left a lasting impact on South America, setting in motion a chain of events that would shape the continent for centuries to come. Theories and speculation. Throughout history, there have been numerous theories regarding the location of the lost city of gold. Some scholars believe that El Dorado was never a physical place, but rather a metaphor for the wealth and abundance of the natural world. They argue that the conquistadors' obsession with gold prevented them from appreciating the true value of the lands they explored and ultimately led to their downfall. Others believe that El Dorado may have been based on a real city or settlement that was destroyed by the conquistadors themselves. The Spanish chronicler's descriptions of a golden city could have been an exaggeration or a misunderstanding of the local culture. For example, the Muisca people were known for their goldsmithing skills, and may have used gold leaf to decorate their homes and temples. The conquistadors may have mistaken these decorative elements for an actual covering of gold, and thus the legend was born. The legacy of El Dorado. The legend of El Dorado has had a profound impact on our culture and imagination. It has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film, including the classic novel The Lost City of Gold by Gordon R. Dickson and the recent film Dora and the Lost City of Gold, starring Isabella Moner. But the story of El Dorado goes beyond mere fiction. It reflects our own human obsession with wealth, power, and the unknown. The conquistadors' relentless pursuit of gold led them to commit unspeakable atrocities and ultimately resulted in the destruction of many ancient cultures. Their actions serve as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the dangers of unchecked greed and the importance of respecting other cultures and their heritage. Is El Dorado real? Despite centuries of searching, the lost city of gold still remains a mystery. It may never be discovered, but the legend lives on. Maybe there was a rich city. Maybe there was a king covered in gold dust. Maybe it was all just a story to scare off treasure hunters. Here's what we know. There was definitely gold. The Maiska people knew how to work with gold like almost no other civilization. They created jewelry, statues, and even ritual objects. Their skills were amazing. But the question is, was there a city of gold? We just don't know. Archaeologists have found some sites that might have been sacred areas where rituals were performed. But we haven't found a lost city yet. It's possible that El Dorado isn't a place we can find on a map, but something that was never meant to be found. Maybe the story was just a way to keep their sacred places safe. Theories abound, but the truth is that El Dorado will remain an enigma, whether it's a lost city, a ritual, or a myth. It reminds us how little we understand about the world. The legend captures our fascination with the unknown. It makes us dream about lost civilizations and secret places. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll find El Dorado, but until then, it'll keep us guessing. What do you think? Do you believe in the legend of El Dorado? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.